And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, number 61. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 111.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. And a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That one not close. It's 2-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Fouled off left side. One out, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
This to third. Rojas throws on to first. They get the out on Marte. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Pavin Smith, the next to hit, takes outside.
Counts 1-0.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
So a man at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball one, no strikes. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard hit, right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back at right field. Starting on the mound in this one, Ryan Nelson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Lenny Sosa, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And next to hit for the Sox, Chase Mydroff. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball hammered left field. Gurriel going back, slams into the wall and hangs on.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Andrew Benintendi stands in here, takes ball one low.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. And that's too high. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Perdomo on to first. That's the third out. So one left for the White Sox. We played an inning, no score. Here on the south side, top of the second, and now Jake McCarthy. McCarthy in his 3rd season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. And the next pitch is way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's off the outside edge. The count now 2-2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Randall Grichuk now. And fouled off. And he deals. Yes. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. Runner on the go. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses. 2-2. McCarthy over at first with 1 away. Way high.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas now. Inside, just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. On the ground, right side. Noda. Oh, a great flip. And they get the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here on the south side. And now the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Ryan Noda.
Nelson back to work. Grounder off the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Luis Robert now. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one's in there. Strike one. Second inning here, no score. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Batting 7th, catcher number 7.
So up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there. And he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Josh Rojas, top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for
Now the
Arizona,
D-backs catcher, Jose Herrera. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here's your 1. And that one moves his feet.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. This to center field. Coming on Robert, and he's there.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Top of the third, no score. The next pitch misses, and the count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Ketel Marte. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Rips that one to right. And there are 2 down.
Now batting. First baseman, Peyton Smith.
Peyton Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Steven Wilson getting loose out there. Iser also getting ready. The 0-1. Misses the sweeper.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor.
A. Taylor.
That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. another ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Gurriel raging back towards the wall and brings it in at the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And next to hit for the Sox, Chase Mydroff. Fly to left his first time. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Two out, space is empty. And it finds its way through for a hit. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew
Man at first,
Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi getting ready to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Throw over to first, and he's back in there. And a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Grichuk makes the grab, and that's the inning. The White Sox leave one. Still no score.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back,
Sox.
and now on the mound to start the
Number
fourth,
36.
Steven Wilson.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And it's Lourdes
Leading
Gurriel
off for
Jr.
Arizona,
0
left
for 1.
fielder,
He grounded
Lourdes
out in his
Gurriel
first
Jr.
at bat. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Robert going back on it. Way back, out of here. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A single his first time. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Lifted in the air out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So digging in, Randall Grichuk. His home and away splits there. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 3-1. And a swing and a miss. One down, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Vargas at the plate now. That's ball 1. Grichuk stands at first with 1 out. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On its way to the corner, Benintendi ranging after it. He's got it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alek Thomas digs in now. There you see his May and June numbers so far. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball, that's inside.
2 outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Snakes strike first with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Miguel Vargas. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson getting ready to go. Number 43 getting cranked up as well. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
First baseman Ryan Noda.
So up next for Chicago, Ryan Noda reached on an infield single his first time. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Holding on to a 1-run lead. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Perdomo drifts towards it, brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Luis.
So here's Robert now. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really
1 ball,
sells the
2
changeup with
strikes.
that arm action.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching for
New
the White
pitcher
Sox.
on now, Brandon Iser.
Number 53.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Jose Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Iser, in his rookie season, 27 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And that one pulled foul. The 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one.
Nope.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's ball two. 2-2 the count.
In the air out to center. And it drops in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Marte in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Sit him down. This one popped up right side. Sosa makes the grab, 2 down. Now, Pavin Smith, 1 for 2. Up and in, 1-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Perdomo off of first with 2 away.
Sit him down.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Robert hustles it back in. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
First and second, 2 outs. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Chopped to third, and that chance handled. Slings it across. That ends the frame. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Here on the south side, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Caro. Nelson back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Line and a base hitting to right. Off to a good start for the leadoff knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air out towards right center. Thomas sizing it up. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
And up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Popped in the air. Left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And there's a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Grichuk sizing it up. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So 1 left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
White Sox.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
45.
The new pitcher, Dan Altavilla.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jake McCarthy
Leading off
stands
for
in now for the
Arizona, the
Diamondbacks.
designated hitter,
He is
Jake
singled
McCarthy.
and he is flied to left. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Now it's the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. He is struck out and he is walked. That one misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Swings and misses. That's strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Alexander, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 64, also throwing. Outside low. Now 2-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Back-to-back singles. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, these Diamondbacks, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Next to hit for Arizona, Alek Thomas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Grichuk on second. Vargas at first with no outs. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
3-1 now. Ripped to right. Taylor makes the play. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jose Herrera.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Just missed.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Two on, 1 out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Dan Altavilla is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
number
the White
64
Sox.
On to pitch out of the pen here.
64.
He's been so good against lefties.
Smith.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Now batting the first baseman.
So up next, Pavin Smith. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Yeah, there's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
One now. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the White Sox nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the number 2 hitter, Chase Mydroff.
The shortstop, Chase Mydroff.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Popped up. Perdomo nabs it. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is
Now
an excellent pace.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
So they're down to their final out. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first offering is not close.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jalen Beeks up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Scott, the right-hander, also getting loose. 2 down, nobody on. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.